Hi everyone. I have a grammar lesson for you about prepositions. My students asked me, what's the difference between to and for? So I thought I'd make a video today for you to let you know the ways that we use to and the ways that we use for and how you can memorize these so that you can use them correctly when you're speaking English. All right, so let's get started. First of all, let's talk about what a preposition is. So let's answer the question. What is a preposition? It shows the relationship between words and ideas in a clause or a sentence. So the first use of to is a destination. Let's go to the restaurant. So we see this oftentimes with verbs that show direction, like go. Go to the restaurant. Now notice when I say this sentence naturally, I don't stress that word to, right? It sounds like let's go to the restaurant. And you hear restaurant louder. Another use of to is with distance. I need to go back to my apartment. So now we're talking about going from one place to another, right? So distance. I need to go back to my apartment. Now notice it when I say it naturally. I need to go back to my apartment. I need to go back to my apartment. It sounds like t. Another use of to is with giving. I want to give this gift to my friend. I want to give this gift to my friend. So now we're giving something to someone. So now we're looking at some examples of for. We use for when we want to benefit someone. Eating healthy and exercising is good for you. It's good for you. Notice that we don't say for, we say for. Eating healthy and exercising is good for you. So we use this preposition here when we talk about benefiting someone. Another way to use for is with helping someone. Please order a latte for me. So this one is when you're doing something for someone, right? So you're helping them. Please order a latte for me. Another example is a length of time. I've been coming to the speech for many years. So now when it's like over time, right? A length of time. This is when we use for, the preposition for. Notice again that when we say it naturally, it sounds like for. I've been coming to the beach for many years. You hear beach and you hear many years more than you hear for. It sounds like for, so it's unstressed. Another example is the reason to do something. Let's go for a walk. I need to get some exercise, right? So we use this oftentimes with this expression, let's go, and then for a walk. So we're not going somewhere, right? If we were going somewhere like a destination, then we would say to, right? Let's go to the store. This example is the reason for doing something. Let's go for a walk. I need to get some exercise. And then you give the reason. Okay, now you can pause the video and decide if the blank is to or for. Let's go to the doctor. And what do you think here? Do you need to or for? For. Let's go to the doctor for a checkup. For a. Don't say for a. Say for a checkup. This is a picture of a museum. What do you think here? What do we need? To. Let's go to the museum. That one's pretty easy. I think everybody knows about go, right? After go, If you're talking about a destination, then you use to. What about this one? This is a length of time, right? So what would we put in this place? For. I've been working here for 2 months. For, again, say for instead of for when you speak naturally. I've been working here for 2 months. What about this one? Now you're doing something to benefit someone, or you're helping someone, right? So you would say, get that pen for me, please. So this is when you're doing something for someone or you're helping someone, and this is when we use the preposition for. What about this one? This is a gift, right? Which preposition do we use when we have a gift? For. Here's a wallet I bought for you. I bought for you. Notice how we say for you, for you. Sometimes even you hear people say for ya. Here's a wallet I bought for you. Okay, let's look at some other examples of to and for in this paragraph. You need to go to class for 1 hour. If you can take notes for your friend who's sick, that would be great. Okay, so in the first part we say you need to go to class, right? So here we have to class, so this is destination again. And then for a length of time, for 1 hour. If you can take notes for your friend, right? So now you're helping your friend. You're doing something for someone because your friend is sick, right? So these are some more examples of to and for. Notice, to is also used as part of the infinitive. So now we're not talking about the preposition. Now we're talking about an infinitive, which is to plus a verb. That's what infinitive means in grammar. So here's an example. I need to go to the salon to get my hair done. So notice we have 3 to's in this sentence, right? But to go and to get are infinitives. So this means that they're to plus the verb. And then we also have another to that is preposition, right? This is the destination one. How to spot the difference between the 2 to's? So the preposition and the infinitive. The to in the infinitive is always followed by a verb. And the to as a preposition is always followed by a noun. So that's important to memorize, right? Infinitive, always followed by a verb. To as a preposition is always followed by a noun. Let's look at this sentence again. I need to go to the salon to get my hair done. All right, so that's all for the to and for lesson. If you have other questions about your grammar, or if you don't understand something that you're doing in English, please comment and send me a message and I will respond to you. And also don't forget to check out my other grammar videos. I've got lots of other grammar videos that you can learn from. All right, thanks, bye.